This next piece, I've been writing this memoir for many years. This is an excerpt from a long piece about William Burroughs. And it's called The Death of William Burroughs. William died on August 2nd, 1997, Saturday at 6:30 in the afternoon from complications from a massive heart attack he'd had the day before. He was 83 years old. I was with William Burroughs when he died, and it was one of the best times I ever had with him. Doing Tibetan Nyingma Buddhist meditation practice, I absorbed his consciousness into my heart. It seemed like a bright, white light, blinding but muted. I was the vehicle, his consciousness passing through me. A gentle shooting star came in my heart and up the central channel and out the top of my head to a pure field of great clarity and bliss. It was very powerful. William Burroughs resting in great equanimity and the vast, empty expanse of primordial wisdom mind. I was staying in William's house, doing my meditation practices for him, trying to maintain the good conditions and dissolve any obstacles that might be arising for him at that very moment in the bargain. I had confidence that William had a high degree of realization, but he was not totally, not completely an enlightened being. Lazy, alcoholic, junkie William. I did not allow doubt to arise in my mind, even for an instant, because it would have allowed doubt to arise in William's mind. Now I had to do it for him. This is a long piece, and I'm going to skip to another part that's called Woven into William Burroughs' Coffin with His Dead Body. On Tuesday morning, August 6th, 1997, James Grauholz and Ira Silverberg came to William's house to pick out the clothes for the funeral director to put on William's dead body. The clothes were in a closet in my room, and we picked out the things that would go into William's coffin and grave, accompanying him on his journey in the underworld. His favorite gun, a .38 snub-nose special, fully loaded with 5 shots. William called it the Snubby. The gun was my idea. William always said, you can never be too well armed in any situation. With more than 80 world-class guns, he often wore it on his belt during the day and slept with it fully loaded on his right side under the bedsheet every night for 15 years. Gray fedora. He always wore a hat when he went out, and we wanted his consciousness to feel at ease dead. His favorite cane, a sword cane made of hickory with a light rosewood finish. Sport jacket, black with a dark green tint. We rummaged through his closet, and it was the best of his shabby clothes and smelling sweet of him. Blue jeans, the least worn ones were the only ones clean. A red bandana, he sometimes kept one in a back pocket. Black shoes, jockey underwear and socks. Black shoes, the ones he wore when he performed. I thought the old brown ones that he wore every day because they were more comfortable. But James Grauholz insisted. There's an old CIA slang that says getting a new assignment is getting new shoes. White shirt. We bought it in a men's shop in Beverly Hills in 1981 on the Red Night tour. It was his best shirt, even all the others were a bit ragged. And even though it had become tight, we thought it had lost a lot of weight and it would fit. Blue necktie, hand-painted by William. Moroccan vest, green velvet with a gold brocade trim, given him by Brian Geisen 25 years before. In his lapel buttonhole, the rosette of the French government's Commandeur des Arts and Lettres, and the rosette of the American Academy of Arts and Letters, honors which William very much appreciated. A gold coin in his pants pocket, a gold 19th century Indian head $5 piece, symbolizing all wealth. He would have enough money to buy his way in the underworld. His eyeglasses in his outside jacket pocket. A ballpoint pen. He was a writer and sometimes wrote longhand. A joint of really good grass. Junk. Just before the funeral, Grandhard slipped a small white paper packet into William's pocket. "Nobody's gonna bust him," said Grant. William, bejeweled with all his adornments, was traveling in the underworld. I Kissed Him, an early album of us together, 1973, was called Biting Off the Tongue of a Corpse. I kissed him on the lips, but I didn't do it, and I should have. This next poem I wrote in 1994. It's called Just Say No to Family Values. On a day when you're walking down the street and you see a hearse with a coffin followed by a flower car and limos, you know the day is auspicious. Your plans are going to be successful. But on a day when you see a bride and groom and wedding party, watch out, be careful, it might be a bad sign. Just say no to family values and don't quit your day job. Drugs are sacred substances, and some drugs are very sacred substances. Please praise them for somewhat liberating the mind. Tobacco is a sacred substance to some, and even though you stopped smoking, show a little respect. Alcohol is totally great. Let us celebrate the glorious qualities of booze. And I had a good time being with you. Just do it. Just do it. Just don't not do it. Do it. Christian fundamentalists and fundamentalists in general are viruses, and they're killing us, multiplying and mutating, and they're destroying us. Now you know you gotta give strong medicine to combat a virus. Who's buying? Good answer, I'm fine. Slipping and sliding, slurping and slaying. I'm sinking, dipping and dripping and squirting inside you. Never fast forward a cum shot. Milk, lemonade, round the corner where the chocolate's made. I love to see your face when you're suffering. Do it with anybody you want, whatever you want, for as long as you want, any time, any place when it's possible. And try to be safe. In a situation where you must abandon yourself beyond all concepts, just say no to family values. We don't gotta say no to family values. We never think about them. Just do it. Just make love and compassion. Thank you.